These tremendous stone structures exist all over the planet, in the ancient world, as well as the modern one that we have inherited today. Some think they're just a relic of the past. Others assume that they are just aesthetic works of art. But what is the reality of the obelisk? How do we recognize the icons of Satan? What is the Taghut? This is the Machinations. The Holy Quran states, "We certainly sent messengers so that the people may serve Allah and reject the Taghut." Albeit in a limited fashion, most Muslims understand what it means to serve Allah, to pray, to fast, to give zakat, charity, etc. But very few understand what it means to reject the Taghut. In fact, most don't even know what the Taghut means. It's sometimes translated as evil, transgressor, aggressor, or Satan. But the words of Allah are immaculate and perfect. If Allah had wanted to say evil, He would have said Su'. If our Creator had wanted to say Satan, He would have said Shaitan. But the glorious Quran doesn't say those words here. It says Taghut. So what is it? The Taghut is the system of kufr, a satanic system of governance, a political institution which rules over a civilization with the sole purpose of misguiding the masses. A system which leads to indulgence in the dunya.
You take too much upon yourself. We will not live by your commandments, we're free.
A power structure which leads the masses to the fires of hell. It is the system of Satan. In order to recognize the system of Satan, the Taghut, you must look for its signs. Some are presented to you in the name of entertainment.
By the all-seeing eye, ye are worthy, we are not.
What are you two idiots doing?
Secret ritual.
Others are simply distractions and time pass. And some are there as actual symbols of who it is that reigns. They are hidden in plain sight. One of the most obvious signs of Satan is the obelisk. Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam is one of the greatest prophets of all time and is commonly known as the father of monotheism. Although every prophet in reality came to teach the concept of one God, none had previously left their mark of wisdom so thoroughly on humanity as him. It is believed that when Prophet Ibrahim was on his way to perform the sacred duties of his divine authority, Satan, Iblis, appeared and tempted Ibrahim from the top of a stone pillar, the obelisk. The angel Jibreel commanded him to throw 7 stones at the devil and reject him. This may be why Muslims have been commanded to throw 7 stones at this structure during the Hajj pilgrimage, which is mandatory for all Muslims to perform at least once in their lives. It is called the stoning of the devil. But this is not what Islam has commanded us to stone. This is not the original structure. This is. And it is quite clearly an obelisk. In 2004, the Saudi regime covered up this stone structure with a wall, allegedly claiming that it was to protect the people from accidents. When you see this tremendous, often monolithic structure, you may be reminded of an ancient time where the pharaoh had dominion over ancient Egypt, and you would be right to think such a thought. For the pharaoh, Fir'aun, is the epitome and best example of one who establishes a system of Satan on earth, i.e. a Taghut. We certainly sent messengers so that the people may serve Allah and reject the Taghut. While a lot can be said on this subject, what suffices for now is to understand that these stone structures signify the historical political elite's allegiance to polytheism, to false deities such as Ra, the sun god, and, in short, to other than Allah, i.e. they were symbolic manifestations of the power of Satan on earth.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. یکی از نمادهای اصلی صهیونیسم جهانی نماد آبلیسکه. در واقع تو تعریفش هم خیلی کوتاه بخوام بگم اینه که نمادی از سلطه صهیونیست ها بر در واقع دنیاست. به لحاظ اسطوره‌ای و آرکایستی به تفکرات کفرآمیز و شرک‌آلود مصر باستان برمیگرده و در واقع اینها خیلی اعتقاد دارن به ازدواج آیسیس و اوسیریس، در واقع اله حاصلخیزی آیسیس و عشق و محبت با خدای سرزمین مردگان. منتها اینا توی در واقع مصر باستان هم خواهر و برادرن، یعنی با هم دیگه که با هم ازدواج میکنن، شاید الگوی ازدواج با محارم هم از همین حیث بودن. محضر شما عرض بکنم که برادر دیگه آیسیس و اوسیریس، ست، اوسیریس برادرش میشه رو از بین میبره و میکشه، خدمتتون عرض بکنم، و او رو 14 تکه میکنه و در کل دنیا پخش میکنه. آیسیس که متوجه میشه با خواهر دیگه‌شو نفتیس میاد تا در واقع تکه‌های بدن اوسیریس رو پیدا کنه و به هم بچسبونه. تمام تکه‌های بدن رو به هم میچسبونه و عذر میخوام محضر شما، آلت جنسیش رو نمیتونه پیدا بکنه و این گم شدگی آلت جنسیش نمادی میشه از باروری خدای خورشید و این نماد آبلیس در واقع همین میشه که حالا صهیونیست‌ها این رو با این تفکرات واقعا مشمئز کننده و کفرآمیز رو نمادی کردن که هر جا بخوان در واقع سلطه خودشون رو نشون بدن استفاده میکنن.
And when it comes to the ancient world, you would be mistaken to assume that obelisks were limited to Egypt. Nay, when Prophet Moses, Musa alayhi salam, confronted Pharaoh and the rest of the dynasties of the Egyptian Taghut withered and fell, a new power emerged which would now play the role of the ancient Egyptians in re-establishing the Taghuti system, the Romans. And the obelisks went with them. The ancient Romans looted the Egyptian temples and took the obelisks with them. Rome became the empire of Satan on earth, the Taghut, and their obelisks represented their own false deities. While some historians and paganists alike will liken these pagan gods celebrated by the Taghut to angels, they were far from being angelic in any way. The Holy Quran says, "And on the day when he will gather them all together, then will he say to the angels, 'Did these worship you?' They shall say, 'Glory be to thee. Thou art our guardian.' Not they, nay, rather they used to worship the jinn. Most of them were believers in them." If you haven't understood the significance of this yet, you will soon, insha'Allah.